It's me, Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh, coming a little early to say, hello! Now, please listen to my good friend, Mr. Bud Hensley. Take it away, sir.
Why, thank you, Mr. Hanky. Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Brad Hensley coming to you live from my apartment. And, well, I've got a interesting little bit of news and kind of a topic for today's stream. First off, I know I haven't done one in a while, and I apologize. Life's been hectic, life's been busy. So for that, hey, I can only apologize and try to do better in the future. Alright, now, the topic that I want to try to use for this live stream is a simple topic. Really, it is. First of all, what you hear in the background is MASH. I just muted it, so I don't get a copy strike. Lord knows I don't want those. I haven't got any yet. I don't want any. Alright. It's about a video that I got from my phone, as you can see it here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, because there's that delay, so I'm trying to wait for the delay to bring it up. It's not going to help any. Alright. I'll read the thing to you. It is NRA posts brutal video of AOC and the squad. AOC responds with vicious attack. It's from the Next News Network here on YouTube, of which I am a subscriber and a fan of what Gary Fracheesi and the people he has stand in for him when he's busy do. It's a very good source of news. But in it, you see the NRA asking simple questions that should be real fucking easy to answer. But for the squad, they're not. I don't see how they're not, but they're not. One of them is if they think that the government taking citizens' weapons away will make them safer. And yet, they ask, and one of them, they ask Ilhan Said. No, let me see, what's her full name? God, I used to know it, top of my head, when she lived over in Somalia with her daddy. Her real daddy, not the guy she said is her daddy to get here, but it was Ilhan Noor Saeed Al-Hamid. That's it. Ilhan Noor Al-Hamid Saeed. That's her full name. Ooh, God. Knew it'd come to me. If the government was coming after our guns. The first time she's asked this, she says, yes, I don't know who this is, but hang on, I'm going to answer it real quick because I didn't mean to. Hello? Hello? Goodbye. Didn't know it was. I meant to decline, but oops, hit the wrong button. Anyway, she says yes. Then, when they ask again, when she's at the elevator this time, she says no. Space of probably 10 minutes. How can you go from yes to no when you haven't gotten any new information? Except if she's lying. They asked Rashida Tlaib, also known as Rashida Taliban, if she backed Bodo, aka Robert Francis O'Rourke, statement about coming to take, the government coming to take our guns, and she said that he didn't say that, which is wrong. He clearly says it. So you see, here we go with the Democrats, in particular for this topic, the squad, lying to us, the voters, the public, as I used to refer to people like myself and everyone watching, Mr. and Mrs. John Q. Public. And boom, there you go. They're lying again. Hey, Sav. Well, I get my information from several different places. One, I do watch CNN, MSNBC, not a lot, but I do watch them, and I watch Fox News as well as the Lisa Haven Report, which is on YouTube, InfoWars, which is not only on YouTube, but with InfoWars, you gotta type in Millennial Millie to get it, and I also get it through the Next News Network with Gary Franchise. They're very, very good news sites. InfoWars, if you want to get directly from them, you have to go to Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com. But they're very good reporting, very much on the ball and on point with what's going on, and they do a lot of really good investigative journaling. I myself look into it as much as I can, and everything I found them to say has been on point. I haven't found that to be true, Sav, about Lisa Haven being a paid arm of MSM. Yes, that's a painting. Do I lie? I'm human. Every human at some point in their life will lie. Or make a mistake. Or jump the gun. When I do, I am the first one to admit, hey, I fucked up. I'm human. I make mistakes, I jump the gun, I go off on tiny slivers of information. I admit I do that. InfoWars is not A, InfoWars, and B, it's not Fox. Hey Mark, how you doing? Well, so I don't know if you're talking to me or Mark, but yeah, I'm awake on a lot of subjects. I'm up. I'm open. My eyes are open the fuck up. It wasn't until 2008 and four that I got political. When Barack Hussein Obama got elected into the office, I started getting political. I wanted to know more about the man, so I looked into him. Turns out he's not even a citizen, but money to the right people made him get where he was. Hey Mark, you must mean Sav, or are you talking about me, Mark? Which is it? I don't know here. I hope you don't mean me. Neither has Mark, Sav. However, you, Sav, have. This is your only warning, Sav. Be nice and respectful, or be blocked. Your choice. Hey, Mark, I've been waiting on you to get here. I'm fixing to do something for you that was suggested of me to do, and, well, I've been thinking about it, and there you go. There you go, Mark. You should get next time you post, Mark, you should get a nice little surprise as to what you'll see. So, why don't you spell my name correctly? My name is spelled B-R-A-D, not B-W-A-D. I don't know who Broad is. But spell my name correctly, or don't be on my site. I respectfully took my time to find yours. Do the same for me. Thanks, Mark. I was fixing to block him. I was going to tell him that he had fucked up, and I was going to block him. So, how you been, Mark? I like that, Mark. That was funny. Hey, Mark, did you hear about the latest thing with the squad and the NRA? You're welcome, Mark. Betty suggested that I make you a moderator, and I thought about it, and I took her suggestion. Soph, I tried to warn you. You don't want to listen. Goodbye. No, sir, we're not anti-free speech. We're just anti-little green, slimy, living under bridge creatures called trolls. So, oh yeah, no, I understand that. But if you want an awesome place to go, Mark, it's the Next News Network. The person who does it normally is Gary Franchise. Awesome, awesome channel. But the newest one that I found so far is about the squad and the NRA, and it's NRA posts brutal video of AOC and the squad. AOC responds with vicious attack. Basically, they show the squad lying and admitting that they're coming after our guns and other things, and AOC gets mad, so she attacks the NRA by calling them white, racist, white supremacist, and all that, which is bullshit. The NRA is made up of everybody of every color who supports our Second Amendment rights, which the second in my book is the most important. Without the second, we won't have any of the others. What do you guys think? Hi, Taurus. Well, it started out, Taurus, being the newest video from the Next News Network about AOC viciously attacking the NRA after they posted a video, but it's now kind of turned into, how important do you think the Second Amendment right is? I think this, without the Second Amendment right, we have no other rights, because it will allow the government to strip us. And he hasn't learned his lesson, so hey, South, guess what? You can't be nice, you can't be respectful. Get the fuck off my page. Yeah, that should have blocked them permanently. Well, Mark, he won't be able to come back under Ben because I just hid him permanently from us on this channel. He's hidden. He's gone. And that's 2 of his accounts gone from my page. So, Mark, what do you think? What does everybody think about the Second Amendment. How important does everyone feel the Second Amendment is? I think the Second Amendment is extremely important, because I believe without the Second Amendment, we have no other amendments. But what does everyone else think? Yeah, we got Sal over a barrel, Mark, but he's gone. Don't even pay him no mind. Don't waste any more breath on him. He's gone. It's like he doesn't even exist on here anymore. So that we can have a nice, polite discussion. That's what I want. Every time I go on, a nice, polite, respectful discourse between everyone. So, how important does everyone feel the Second Amendment is? Hey, stop. Get the hint. I'm the one telling you take a hike. You can't be respectful. Goodbye. You know, Mark, he's trying to make this chat all about him, like he tried last night with Betty. So I have an idea. As my moderator, you tell me what you think of it. I say we ignore him completely. If he pops up again, we don't answer him. Sky Blue Girl, how are you? I believe in free speech. However, I do also believe in being respectful. That is something that I demand in my room, is that everybody treat each other with respect. If you cannot treat each other with respect, you're gone. It's that simple. Then Mark, that's what we'll do. If he pops up, I'll just block him. So, what does everyone think is the importance of the Second Amendment? Personally, I feel the Second Amendment is extremely important. Not just for making sure that not just for making sure that we're able to put food on the table and everything for our children, but so that we can have our rights and freedoms that we have in this country, that our founding fathers of this country wanted us to have. Well, Sky Blue Girl, if that's how you feel, I'm sorry, but I don't normally block anyone, but I want everyone to treat each other with respect. If he keeps it up, I will, Mark. That I will do. But what do you think, Mark, about the importance of the Second Amendment? And better yet, let me ask you this other question. Not much, Taurus, not much. Let me ask everyone in here these two questions. One, how important is the Second Amendment to you? How important do you feel and logically think it is? And two, what do you think about the story from Texas where a man lost custody of his son because his ex-wife wanted to start giving his 7-year-old son hormone blockers and turn the child into a transgendered person? Basically, someone who has body dysmorphia syndrome. Well, Mark, maybe because it's me, he feels he can get away with it. Hey, Google Ops. He won't be the one reporting it, and two, it ain't false, it's factual reporting. Google Ops, you're also watching me, so to you I say this. Fuck you, Google Ops. You ain't nothing, Google Ops, but a fascist, Naziist, tyrannical bitch punk bully. Who, when you run up against someone who don't need your shit, but who's got balls and ovaries to stand against you, you wither and run, or you get 50, 60 of your friends are one. Well, know this. Against me, it don't fucking work. Because 50 to 60 on one, to me, that's a fair fight. You might have a chance against me. So Google Ops, know that, and take a hike. I'll be the one reporting them, not Mark, me. And it's factual harassment. He's already been blocked several times because he's not respectful. And what he says, Google Ops, violates the terms of YouTube. But it does show how YouTube and you, Google Ops, have a double standard. You pieces of shit. Alright, Taurus, do your job. You know what? I know who this is. Let's solve. Hey, you piece of shit. He's just been reported. Solve has just been reported under Google Ops. Hey Mark, who's drop or flop? I didn't even see them pop up, the message pop up. I like that, Mark, I like that. Come on, computer. Oh, okay. I doubt Mark lives with his mom, Soft, but whatever. Hey, Soft, go ahead and take care of Dank Williams, huh? Damn it, I reported it. Now my computer's not letting me get off this window, man. It's driving me crazy. Hi, kids, I got high. What's up? There we go. There we go. Finally, I'm back where I could do things. I had to shut down a lot of windows I didn't want to, but I'm back where I can do things. Hey, Iggy Shoebox, let me tell you something, you fucking scumbag. 1, I'm not a fucking libtard. 2, you can't trigger fucking me. And 3, you ever say I'm helping to destroy free speech in this country? And you legally will not like the fucking amount of stuff I drop on you. I'm not a disgrace to my skin. And I'm not a disgrace to my country. I am a Constitution-believing, United States of America Army Special Forces veteran. But I will not tolerate disrespectful shit in my room and in my live chat. You can either be respectful or get the fuck out. You got me, Iggy? And to prove my point, you come in here and run your mouth again, Iggy, I'll report your ass. Don't fuck with me. I don't take kindly to scumbag assholes like you. You traitorous scumbag. Not a thermal. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I was Special Forces. Nah, I can't think for shit, Taurus. No. Special Forces, United States Army, Marine, Air Force, and Navy, elite of the elite. You understand? They do things that no one else can do. And they do it without people knowing. Well, please, Carl, you're gone because I know you gotta be soft. Because I'm not trans, got no problem with people like that. I just think they have a mental disorder. And I'm not triggered. I just state facts. See, facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. Like me, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Because facts are just that. Facts. They're truth. But not a thermal, no. Special Forces are people that are highly trained, highly motivated, that do things without the public needing to know. They do everything from rescue HIVs to stopping a dictator from getting into power, say, They do a lot of different things. AIO. What do you mean, brainless branch of the military? You have to have brains in the special forces, otherwise you'll be dead. You understand? AIO, aka sub. I guess, let me think here. Your special guest will be your left hand, aka your girlfriend. Well, I don't know who George Lanza is. Mark, who's that? I'm guessing that's probably Saab's real name. Hey, yo, you can't even spell, you dumbass. You come in here again, you're getting reported. Not just for harassment, not just for bullying, but hate speech and violence as well. So I suggest take the hint. I don't talk mean about anyone to us unless they start running off at the mouth. But who's Tag? Alright, Mark, so I was right. That's cool. But yeah, this in Texas, this mom who, alright, Taurus, this mom who started her child dressing her little boy as a transgender, started dressing her son as a girl when he was like, I don't know, 6, 7 years old, took his father to court and won custody because his father wanted to keep him a little boy like he acted when he was around his father. And his mother wanted to start him on hormone therapy, wanted to poison this child. And 11 people who don't know the family, don't know nothing about anything, sided with the mom in Texas because, well, honestly, because I think they're too damn afraid of being called names to stand up for what's right. But, Mark, have you noticed this? Sav, you're going to get reported again right now by me. don't do this again. Well, Saab, you've been reported again. I took it off because I like to sit in my house without a shirt on. Not a thumb hole. That's a painting. Thanks, Mark, because I had no idea what the hell he was talking about, but I could tell that it was Saab again. What do you think of the story out of Texas, Taurus, where 11 people sided with a mom who had started basically dressing her son up as a little girl, painting his nails and doing his hair like little girls, buying him and making him wear barrettes and stuff like that. But yet, his dad wanted to keep him as a little boy because he acted like a boy and was a boy and happy around his dad. So his mom took his dad to court, and 11 people who, frankly, I think they were just too afraid of the political climate not to side with the mom, sided with the mom and took the dad's rights away. Completely. Took the dad's son from him. Took the dad's kid from him. But the kid was only, it started when the kid was like 7, the kid's like 10 or 11 now. Still too young to be anything, like transgender or whatever. I mean, kids go through odd things. The mother started dressing him as a girl because he liked a cartoon where the lead person was a female. I forget the name of it right now, but it was a pretty cool name. Let me look on my phone in my histories and see if I can find the video and tell you what it was. Well, this one is about it. It's Texas needs to stand up and protect our children. It's from the Blaze TV YouTube channel. It's been a while since I watched it last night, but I watch a lot on YouTube to find out what's going on and other things. The One American News Network did a story on it. And I can't find it right this minute. It'll work, sausage. You got a warrior here. There we go. No giggle for you. It's about a kid who's now like 10 or 11. His mom at 7 started dressing him as a girl. And because the dad didn't want his kid to be on hormone blockers and everything else, and the dad didn't want his son made transgender or made to think he was transgender at a young age, the mom took him to court, and 11 people sided with the mom because, frankly, I think the only reason they did that is they were too afraid of the political climate not to side with her. They didn't want to get called transphobic. The mom started dressing her son in girl clothes and everything, calling him by a girl's name when he was like 6 or 7 years old. That's too young. Even 11 is too young. The kid has no idea if it's trans or whatever. It's a kid. However, if at 18, 17, the kid started thinking this way, okay, maybe. But transgender, in my eyes, and in the psychiatric eyes, is body dysmorphia syndrome. It's a mental condition that can be solved with medication. That wasn't the question, Taurus. It was whether or not you thought a kid of 10 or 11 can know and should be the one to make decisions on whether or not they start hormone therapy. Or if one parent who wants the child to do this should have more say over the other parent who doesn't want it. That's what the question was. In my eyes, it's simple. Both parents should allow the child to grow up, not influence him in any way on this. They should just treat him like a little boy, or if it's a little girl, treat her like a little girl. And when they get older, then they can make their own determinations. But that's my ideas on the subject. It was just something I did, definition of fly. How you doing? It was just something I did one day before I started going live one time to basically troll everyone and see what people would say. That's all. There's nothing more behind it than that. I just wanted to mess with people. You see, I'm kind of weird that way. I just like to do things to get a reaction. Hey Mark, where you at? So definition of fly. Have you heard about the new thing with the NRA and AOC and the squad? Hi Giggle, only for you. Have y'all heard of the video, or have you seen the video about AOC and the squad and NRA? Well, I won't spoil it for you, but I would say this definition. Go over to the Next News Network with Gary Franchisi. It's on YouTube. And watch it. It's, it's interesting, highly interesting. The name of the video that I'm talking about on the Next News Network is NRA posts brutal video of AOC and the squad. AOC responds with vicious attack. What about my painting, Mark? It's what looks like a hole in my roof. It's a painting. Took me about 4 or 5 days to do. If you look, there's actually 2 of them. Yeah, giggle for you, probably. But see, that's the whole point of this transgender thing. It's the globalist bringing down the population of the world to 500,000 or fewer so that the globalist elite can control everything. No problem, Mark. No problem, definition of fly. But yeah, I've looked into the whole trans thing, and it's the globalists wanting to control people. That's why they're pushing this trans thing as hard as they are and everything. They don't want people to reproduce so that they can get the numbers down to where they can control everyone easier. I could be wrong, Twist, but I thought the stones down south, I can't remember if they're Alabama or Georgia, but I thought it said 500,000. Because 500 million people is a lot to control. And it would still be hard to control, but 500,000 would be a lot easier to control. I'll have to look up the Georgia Guidestones. That's what it's called, Georgia Guidestones. So I'll have to look it up and see. Hello, Giggle, only for you. But I'm pretty sure it said 500,000. But I'll look into it, Taurus, and let you know in my next video. As a matter of fact, the very next video I make will be about the Georgia Guidestones. Gotta love Monster. No, I'm not sponsored or anything by them. I just love Monster. Definition of flower. I'll look into it. Like I said, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong about it being 500,000, I had no problem with admitting, hey, I was wrong. But if I'm right, I'll also be the first one to tell you that I'm right. But I'll look into it so that I can be accurate in my numbers. It's been a while since I looked into them. Hell, it's even been a while since I mentioned it. So I'll look into it to make sure that what I'm saying is correct. But either way, the end result is the same. The globalist elite want to control everyone in the world. So they found out, well, if we try to take and start wars, well, there's uprisings. So if we try this soft kill tactic, where we get people to believe something that isn't true, then we can get what we want in the long run. It just take longer. Giggle for you only. Yeah, I dropped down, not so much through ceilings, but I dropped in through windows, skylights, and a few other things, yeah. I also went in through doors and walls and windows and a few other ways too. To be honest, I had fun while I was in the military. I absolutely loved it. Yes, definition of fly and walls. You do that by placing a shape charge against the wall, or you go in through the roof by placing a shape charge on the roof. You detonate the shape charge, it creates a hole, you go in. That I can't do, definition of fly. There are things that are still classified. And honestly, I don't like talking about it because I have PTSD and it ends up triggering my PTSD because I start thinking about it a lot and it's not good. So I try not to talk about it. No, the mattress is up against the wall because I don't sleep on the mattress, and why have it just taking up space? Wow, I've been online over an hour already. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm not going to get my phone. Screw 'em. It's just my phone, my house phone ringing. Yes, I still have a landline and a cell phone. I'm old school. What can I say? If you can't get me on my cell, you get me on my landline. But generally, I just use my landline to see who's calling. It's 6:57, almost 7 o'clock. I've been on here almost an hour and a half. Well, I want to thank everyone for stopping by, but I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to end this stream, and for now I'll say goodbye and see you later.